In the unforgiving depths of the North Atlantic Ocean, where the sun's rays struggle to penetrate the inky abyss and the currents churn with relentless force, lurked a creature of myth and legend, a nightmare brought to life: the Kraken. For centuries, sailors had whispered tales of this monstrous cephalopod, a leviathan of unimaginable proportions, its tentacles as thick as ships' masts, its eyes like burning embers, its appetite insatiable. Its name was a chilling whisper on the wind, a harbinger of doom for any vessel that dared to venture too close to its watery domain. Among the seasoned mariners who navigated these treacherous waters was a grizzled old captain named Silas, a man who had seen the Kraken's wrath firsthand. His face, weathered by years of seafaring and etched with the lines of 1,000 harrowing encounters, bore the scars of his brush with the beast. On a tempestuous night, Silas's ship, the sturdy Sea Serpent, found itself caught in the Kraken's deadly embrace. The vessel was no match for the creature's immense strength, its tentacles wrapping themselves around the hull, ripping and tearing at the timbers. The ship groaned and creaked under the immense pressure, its fate hanging by a thread. Silas, his heart pounding like a drum, rallied his crew, their faces etched with fear and determination. They fought back with every ounce of their strength, hacking and slashing at the Kraken's tentacles with their cutlasses. The air was filled with the sounds of battle, the clash of steel against flesh, the roar of the storm, the desperate cries of the crew. Just as the Kraken seemed poised to claim its prey, a deafening explosion ripped through the night. The creature recoiled, its tentacles writhing in pain as a harpoon lodged itself deep within its flesh. A cheer erupted from the crew, a flicker of hope amidst the chaos. Seizing the opportunity, Silas ordered the ship's cannons to fire, their thunderous roar echoing through the storm. The Kraken, wounded and enraged, thrashed about wildly, its tentacles lashing out in a frenzy. The ship lurched and swayed, but Silas held her steady, his eyes locked on the creature's weakening form. Finally, with a deafening roar, the Kraken released its grip on the Sea Serpent and plummeted into the depths, its tentacles trailing behind it like a macabre veil. The ship, battered but victorious, limped away from the battle scene, its crew exhausted but alive. Silas, his body battered and his spirit unbroken, stood on the deck, the wind whipping through his hair. He had faced the Kraken, the stuff of nightmares, and lived to tell the tale. But deep within him, a chilling realization settled in. The Kraken was not a myth, but a real and terrifying force. And it would not be the last time he encountered its wrath. As the sun began to rise, casting its golden rays upon the tumultuous waters, Silas turned his gaze towards the horizon, a mix of fear and determination in his eyes. The Kraken was out there, lurking in the depths, its presence a constant reminder of the unforgiving power of the sea. And Silas knew that he would face it again, one day, when the Kraken chose to unleash its fury once more.